Will we see that smoke come in, or will they go for a surprise play? I think that's the smoke delivered. The dribble smoke comes through. Flashbang to follow up. And we're off. Guardian to defend once again.
Guardian down by X7 immediately. Won't count Olaf. He won't be able to spot inside of it. Ariel does cross to the boxes. He has the bomb. He's also going to be babysat, rather, by Alu. And Ariel ready to take the fight does exactly that. Alu went down to Rain, but he only made it as far as the car inside of the closet. Who's found immediately, and Neo tries to get his way back in a 1-on-4. He's gone. Ence go up 1-0. Nico. Taken down by Sergey. Neo's going to try and slide back out from the long doors, but Sergey was there as well for him. And ready for the fight. This gives Ence a chance for the 4th round, given that they're already up by 2. X7 crossing back in middle. Will spot one further. Doesn't really have the weapon for the range, but does some damage on to Rain. And that's good enough for Ariel to chase him down. So 2 surviving inside of the B-site. Round's already gone.
Bit of a stack here as they send 2 grenades in towards long. Alu's there to receive them, and he'll go down. So there it is. The nade follow-up does take him.
Neo on the box. Will drop. Does spot them up before he did so he knew where to fire to find Sergey. He's going to take down Alexi B as well, and that leaves the bomb on the ramp toward the site. Good hold, considering they anticipated perhaps to be pushed and started to rotate off of it, so he does well to keep himself alive and give them a chance. But watch for Ariel. On the catwalk, I thought he had a chance to fire in and find both rotating back in from CT. It doesn't go their way. White, he's still on 100, so I thought it actually tagged his body, which would have revealed that he's playing off toward the fence. Neo. A one-and-done spot, and it truly is. Alu, great reaction to realize he was jumping up above the dumpster. And Nico now tries to do the same with his AWP in return, but can't. Rain does what he can. Find Nico some space. Nade lands at his feet. He's down to 33, and they'll burn him. They'll move him. They get him with the AK, but the utility would have done it.
Now position, he plays there so commonly. They just didn't check it. 2 angles to face check, and managed to get it wrong, but it's the only kill they give away as they get pretty much a clean sweep there. That's
in the form of Sergey, as he often is, outside of long A. They can't hit the shot. That's what they wanted to go for. They wanted the lack of utility. They wanted the straight fight. Rain's going to get both of the result. No smoke down, and it's going to cost them dear. Alexi tries to work now from Cat onto A, but Nico makes no mistake this time with the AWP.
Still possible to cause some financial ruin here, but Nico is disallowing that approach. It's going to be a 5 versus 1. Sergey looking for any frags available to him. That's nice work from Neo to get that long-range damage in. Should be enough. They'll only find the 1 kill, but it's just the UMP that goes down. So damage through the door. Alexi B looking to extinguish flames towards long and actually push out here.
Neo tries to get wide of the smoke. Rain's the first to go down, but Neo does respond onto X7, and he's not done there. He's searching, but he's running out of ammo. Has to go to the pistol. He's on 3 HP. Alexi's not much better off. Gets dinked to 14, and now Cavalry comes back to the call, but double smoke. 1 on top of the box, 1 inside of the site means no one can see the gap above it. They can't fire as they walk up the ramp. Guardian misses the first. Knows they're in close, but somehow turns around in time.
See if that's going to be the case. Just looking for any sort of point of access at this point. Surrounded, eventually Guardian will peek him, so nice work from the CT player. And out they go, they didn't detect it at all. This is looking very good for FaZe. A nice chance to throw that in, but still a double kill available. Ariel finds it.
Sergey the one to do so. X7's got B. Not safely, not with Guardian in the window, and he's going to come all the way back inside the site. Mistimes when to pull out the nade, but now, with the cover of boxes, is ready to fight. He's found this exact shot yesterday. And he's aware there's going to be a second. He reads it so well, nearly fast enough to find Ariel, who has 33 HP, a minute to work with.
Fires of 1 bullet with the AWP. Both will come through the window. That's exactly what's happened here. And they pounce them together. That's really well played from FaZe. A little bit of damage from that initial grenade, but you feel like Guardian will have enough here to find a couple of frags. Perfect incendiary. Somehow doesn't get a kill. He fires in towards 5 of them. And it seems like things are under control, but not for long. A couple of kills coming in here for Ence. It's Olaf Meister on the team of the Crimes who provide covering fire. It's down to the 2-on-2, and rifles have been picked up here. Alu with the M4, and X7 with the AWP.
X7's going to be looking toward the door. Somehow only lagged Neo on that. Surprisingly, and now Alu he nearly gets a lineup, but he's got such low HP. He's desperately spraying. Somehow Neo survives the whole time, and the lead to FaZe for the first time in this match. PC still master race. Guardian looking to try and dominate despite being blind. He'll take down Sergey and back off. Rain's still there to support, and now he's got the drop position without any content. Shot on Ariel when they push through. Again, there's not a lot of smoke down towards CT. Mid's being controlled time and time again by FaZe, who look to find their 7th round on the CT side, and Olaf is in a great position to give it to them. Not going to be checked. He can hear he steps wide, knows his teammates want in, so why wait? Just get the job done.
Bombs there as well, but they do not have to commit necessarily, but time ticking away. 30 seconds now. Sergey waiting for the long flank. I think he's got it. And indeed he will. Neo pushing that position by himself. No flash. Was hoping he could cause a dent. Instead, this gives himself up. Time still on the side of FaZe, I would say. Maybe even more so now as Rain takes all the aggro once again. Allows Olaf to show us how powerful he is with that Org right now. And it's advantage FaZe and then some. Guardian can seal the deal with that shot alone. There's not enough time. The bomb's down towards middle. Alu might just want to save the AK. Now, a strong pistol star that hasn't really seen much since. FaZe maybe makes his way out and he'll be punished for it. Rain this time towards long. This guy is absolutely everywhere on the map. Neo commits through the smoke. It's going to be Rain to pick up the frag down. He wants the 3rd. Flashbang looks absolutely perfect. Look at this guy go. Still at 2 versus 2. Alu towards short, but he's being flanked right now. Is he aware of it? I don't think so. Cat's out the bag now. Smoke down towards short in more ways than one. It does allow X7 to get out of that position at least. No one on defuse just yet. A wild spray coming in, the full defuse commitment. Will X7 be able to do it? Apparently not. Guardian trusting in the powers of Olaf Meister. And it will be 10-5 after losing the pistol. FaZe are in charge here. We're good at opening up these bomb sites. It's Alu to defend A, pretty much alone. He has got his teammate Ariel fully committed towards long by the pit, as he'll fall back and try and challenge towards that long position. Opening frags coming in now. It's Neo to find the first. Can Alu stay alive? It needs to double. Not going to happen. Neo will help himself to 2 frags. Bomb goes down.
With the USP immediately, Olaf turned away. Nico even advances the flash. Both of them have vision, but one of them only gets a kill, and X7 finds 2 in return. They both go down, leaving Rain on the ramp. Not to mention, he's got the armor, but Neo has the range at USP. Rain's got the first already. LXDB on the bomb. He might just hold this. Kit decides not to. Knows he has to fight. There's 2 to challenge. Can't even find the first one. Back around, couldn't do it. 2 there. He decides better of it. Back all at the same time. Simultaneously, will they attack long? 2 smokes down, 2 pushed up on Cat. They know exactly where to look when they arrive on the ramp. Doesn't mean they'll get the kills, though. Ariel, good shot back on the Aug. Follow that up to get Neo as well, but Neo and Olaf each finding kills in that sequence. Lucas had a 3-on-3, but not with much HP left. In fact, just 1 member remaining, and only with 6 for Rain. He was anchored inside of the pit, hoping they would get the bomb down. He would not need to put the bomb down on the ramp, but I'm not sure that he is aware Alu is directly above him. Alu could even use the pistol at this point if he's aware of the HP. He's spotted, however, but he is certainly had the communication relayed to him to run off with the USB.
And if FaZe can answer back quickly, they're right back in the driving seat here, but there it is, Alu.
Nico. Good. For 1 was Sergey, and that gives Nico both on entry. Alu on the flank nearly caught them out. Nearly got 1 before they faded back inside of the sights through the smoke, but now it's a 3-3 retake required on B, which is extremely difficult as it is. The one saving grace is that they've arrived before the bomb's gone down and a flash in. Nico's gonna push, catch Ariel. Thankfully so, because Neo was in the open with very little to work with.
Well, now they know exactly where both players are. Alu's already been spotted towards the tunnels, and now the Org are sprayed through the doors. They'll have to watch both positions, but the information is valuable. You can see them all set up here, and the trifecta should be absolutely fine. I don't see any problems here. Alu has to save the AWP, this time with armor, but he might not get away. Olaf Meister hot on his heels, and Alu's going to hit the shot. Nice work. They haven't necessarily played bad. FaZe have had an excellent showing here, but it's been quiet, but Alu looking to rectify that. He'll take down Guardian once again at the start here. Nico with short control, flashing in. Molotov towards spawn as well. Sergey run through that, taking quite a lot of damage actually, down to 68.
Push back in. Well held this time, and
in terms of opportunity, it looks like Alu will just take him down in a few seconds. There we go.
Alu didn't even need to pull the trigger, didn't need to get to just a bit of utility to put in the ace sight, not accounting for the fact that X7's still in middle, but not accounting that Neo would be there to trade. Nearly goes beyond as Olaf, but things go back and forth in this round again.
Oh, really struggle with CT kills in that position. Guardian goes down, coming 19 as a fast-paced round comes in. FaZe will normally drop this with Nico going first. This time it's Rain, and that's so unfortunate. The flashbang was very effective. Allegedly, all he can do is pull the trigger. Same story for Alu. How does he want to go for more of that? I don't get it. Oh dear. here.
You can see X7, he's already been rotated, or I guess suppose Alexi B now, but X7 did look back at the doors at one point in time. He didn't want to go alone because he didn't want exactly this situation. He didn't want them to go down another man. Now they have to attack on A. And Sergey had the angle, but Neo gets the shot. Still Alexi to try to hold with just the AUG. And X7's gonna wrap back around. Bomb, they know is being planted, but being one at least on the balcony, on the platform. Surprisingly, Nico's still alive, but the nade should take him down if X7 doesn't. Neo's gotta clutch it with an op, and they'll recover.
Absolutely terrifying on Dust to a point. We need a chance to scout first, doesn't find anything just yet.
Rain has to look away from the flash, but knew that X7 was trying to get through the smoke. Chance can even grab the gun on the back of it, but doesn't want to push up in case someone else is walking in. Sergey's still inside of the site. Crossfire established, but Guardian with the deagle will take him down. And Nico, he found Aerial before that. Suddenly, they've had their best chance to win a round, working from just the AK at the start of it.
It's Rain with the Desert Eagle. He can actually find this kill. Be a really difficult shot. You can see him trying to line it up. He's given the information, and you can see why the Desert Eagle, not ideal in that scenario, but he makes it work. The patient play works out for him, and it will be Alexi B left with the impossible task of the 3 versus 1. There's not really any chance for him here. It's going to be Rain to close things out as FaZe find round number 15. Where do they want to finish here? 7 opens things up. Final play has to come in, that's towards B. It's all a ruse though, as the final finish towards A comes in. Sergey for the flashbang. Can he find multiple kills here?
Rain. Smoke on either side of him, wants to swing. He wants to hold off the CT. Tries, but he oversteps the mark. Sergey gets the kill instead, and now Nico from on top has to find 2. Sprays in to get 1, nearly spots the second working up the ramp. That's what Neo finds instead, but Guardian on the site has to hit an extremely fast shot. It won't happen. The defuse to come through, and we've got more rounds.
X7 with a long squall, going to take it with the AWP. Doesn't nail the shot this time. Nico beats him there.
Three in. Guardian didn't fire at the first. Thought he could make up for it. He does. On the second shot and second peek, but Alu wins that duel again. Sergey already inside of middle, knows there's one outside the door. Damage done to Rain, but knows he's also going to be challenged by Nico, and he goes back to finish the job he started immediately after. It's all on to Neo.
So worried about the threat of CT spawn, and that's going to be enough. It will be Ence with the reverse sweep there after a terrifying first half for them. Maybe a secondary ult for him could be on the cards, we'll see. It's Guardian to defend the inside push. He's got nothing for it. Neo is towards inside, so that maybe answers our questions as to whether he'll be playing that position. It's going to be Nico with the second frag here. An open plant coming in from Ence. Alu trying to get it down, and as he goes against him there, it's Sergey now having to fight back as FaZe have the advantage. Defining the plan comes through, and Sergey will have to fend them off best he can. Not going to happen.
But they do have to work toward him likewise and close that distance themselves, given that the bomb is planted. They've got it for the kit. Nico already has the shot. Smoke was on the bomb. Writing was on the wall. FaZe will take the first round. Looks to be the man on entry. Neo. Incendiary up to the doorway above. Sergey, desperate to find the shot on entry, at least makes it to the bomb spot without being sighted, and no kills to count to them means that Aerial slides up the sidewalk. Guardian, he's tagged up considerably, and the damage is continuing to be effective for Ence.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That whole thing there, them going to be focusing towards the inside bomb site, and then it's going to cause rotations. That could be an issue, but they are pulling this round back somewhat. It is going to be a 3-on-3. Kid is available on Rain, but the firepower not quite there. Guardian the scout. There will be an upgrade from the MP9 for Rain here as they make their way through. Still a chance to win this one, but it's going to be difficult. That kill certainly helps them out. Alu with the shot from upper. Looks like Ence has done enough there. Guardian doesn't really have much choice. The bomb's too far gone. Nice shot with the AK-47. Take the AWP away. But the round will be going in favor of Ence.
Sits way back toward Ivy and has the AUG. A single smoke, but the AUG to try and shut them down. The problem is that Alu gets the opening kill onto Nico. That allows them to immediately take over Hell and Sand, which Rain's now left in no man's land. He's forward, but he's undetected, and that's good enough for one. Guardian responds onto Aerial because the ankle shows first. Alu pretty much can pre-fire it, and he'll go around and do exactly that.
An absolute specialist on Train, looking for the opening pick. They need it. 10 seconds remaining at this point. Guardian, he'll hit the all-important shot. That should be enough. He'll have to fall back at this point, and FaZe have done it. Really strong stuff from Guardian there.
From FaZe throughout the course of this half. Hear them all. About 5 smokes deployed. Nico gets forward of them, however. Catches off Aerial, but Alu, the off on the other side, gets away with 1. really small, and this is actually all going Ence's way. Nico couldn't hit shots fast enough. Perhaps too fast was the problem as he tried to peek and fire on the same sequence in each time and try. It's Neo that'll survive with the 4 from the start over toward B. They never went that direction, and Guardian wants to get out with the AWP. Ence will get their second round. Such is the life of the esports travel, that one day you're here, the next year across the world, and you're still involved. Good nade. Damage done, LXDB down to 57, Alu's on 51. That's before they even go for the entry, and Neo is going to be a problem. More so because Guardian's already got them down. He can sneak in behind, realize the bomb's down, no one to plant it, and when they go back for it, he will greet them in the worst possible way. What, Sergey? Finding 2 in that fashion? Not only Guardian, but to follow it up with a turnaround, and
it's Guardian to get them an initial frag, and Nico, he'll give them the lead. Coming in on the flank, that's a guaranteed kill. We make such a meal of it, that's going to cost him the round. If he gets the clean kill there, maybe could adjust for the follow-up flank, but there it is.
I don't know why he was in such a panic to hit that.
XTB with the smoke down, you can see why they run this. They've got a great little setup to enable their star players.
Nico, I'm surprised he couldn't see that either. That was not an X-ray, that was a faded smoke that he didn't act upon, and he gets punished for it. Ence need to start converting these, though. 7-2. They've lost Sergey to Rain, and this is still not necessarily a controlled round because Neo's swung around and got an X7 bomb dropped.
To try and best Alu and Aerial here. Alu, though, he's so good in these scenarios. And maybe no hope. It's one of the most difficult bomb sites to retake at a disadvantage. It will be Alu to close things out.
Smoke down at the E-box, X7. Guardian, though, answering more than just the entry kill. They go beyond that as he drops in and styles on Alu. I thought certainly Alu hits that shot, brings us level, and slows the pace of the round. But now, Olaf standing along, gets the bomb and closes out on Sergey, 8-4. Not as much damage as I would have thought, given where they were located when it was thrown, but X7's going to push directly through that smoke. He was on the backside of it by the time it bloomed, and that will catch off Olaf. An entry welcomed very much by Ence if they want to get this 5th round. Has other ideas.
Finds the next opportunity here. Bomb has gone down towards inside, some way, somehow. And they've caused so many rotations towards outer. Neo had no idea. 3-on-3 now, but he is close towards the bomb site. Gonna beat the smoke. He has made noise that surely goes down. Yeah, he could not afford to make steps there.
He was almost hoping that he could mask his noise with the nade blooming, but he didn't expect the second player to be there. Bomb ticking, Sergey has the angle, easy shot to Guardian, who is running toward it, and Alu collects Nico. As a result, we do have a 10-5 half. Same scenario, different map.
3 players for Ence towards inside. Sergey in front of the spools here. Flashbang will actually affect him. We'll see if they can break through. There's no smoke down lower. The battles begin. They're just holding their ground on lower round. They're happy to take the duels here, but it's Sergey at the spool position, looking for one more. It's looking good for FaZe here. They've at least got a bomb plant here.
Couple quick taps. X7. He's on 65, but he's alive. That's the important thing. Can't be happy with that alone, though. Bomb's been planted. LXDB, this is such a good position. Great movement. Oh, tough shot to find the last one, but does get it. And Olaf, he couldn't do anything to strike back, stuck inside of the hallway. Not often you see it work, but players go above the bomb train, and it's too late for Olaf. Couldn't get there as the defuse came through. Great round.
We'll have to hold up here and maybe use some utility. Ariel will just be using bullets. He'll take down a valuable scalp in the form of Nico.
X7's going to make that easier for him to decide by burrowing into A main, closing the gap, taking out an AWP with an MP9, nearly following it up onto an AK as well. It's not a bad start considering this is a bit of a bonus round. However, Neo did break in from Pop Dog. That gets him closer to the bomb train. Bomb is the furthest away, however. It's still in the hands of Olaf. Oh, good read. Good ears. They perked up. His aim looked up as well. Sergey, limited by flames, has to fall off of this. Bomb will be planted as a result.
You can deny it though. Under the train, doesn't quite get the lineup. We saw that come through yesterday, 3 versus 1.
Neo at Pop Dog position got absolutely wrecked by it.
Yeah, I think it's the one we saw yesterday, Ence throwing. You get it above the Pop Dog window, lands right above the ladder.
The most threatening position. Olaf to support off of him. Neo's down. He was the one that was low. Had to come off the bomb train eventually and get caught out for it. Sergey swung in behind. Olaf's found. Rain isn't. Rain is still down at the ramp. Eventually, Alu gets him in the round. Now going to be the 8th for Ence. Loses. Did he see the gun switch? I don't think so.
He heard the footstep though.
He certainly did. Now he knows the nade's there. He likewise needs to get away. He just barely does. Spammable position. Surely I thought Olaf would hit the shot sooner. Nico gets him instead from above. Alu responds with only one, but is not taking much damage in return. Desperately gets up on the high side, smoke down at the door. Nico couldn't spot him, and a great find on Rain because he again wanted to cut off Z Connector.
Molotov lands at his feet. He might burn to a crisp there. He's forced out of position regardless. Down he goes. Bomb ticking at sub pace. It's only the Mac 10 on site. That'll be dropped as well. Nico will have to do something absolutely disgusting here to pull this round off. The defuse is coming in. He's got it. And I don't think it's enough. It looks like Ence have got the defuse. It'll come down to the wire, but it's absolutely fine. They've got the round.
As long as it's the correct wire that he cuts.
Exactly. So getting his backup right now. Commitment's actually pretty good from FaZe here. They're going to be beating the rotations at least, and that's a lovely shot from Neo. It's Alu who's got to try and save the day here. He can't find it. Nico getting it done from the connector. Taking kill after kill there. Beautiful stuff, and they know exactly what Lexi B is. Going to be the second round for FaZe in this half. One player surviving from the previous round. We'll give them an AUG to work with here.
Oh dear.
Rain is in trouble. CZ doing great work here. Even more so. They get 2 rifles for this. Do FaZe want to commit? They can't really push outside. They can't pounce on it. There's such a strong smoke down. This is an eco round.
There's another
yeah,
gun
there should be, right?
Yep. There's another one they didn't go for. They didn't commit to. So there is a gun down on rotation should this go to outside. Now there's a gun picked up for Alu as well.
Those proximities here. Arrow's in such a prime position to make this work.
And this is Sergey who did not, oh my goodness, he's still going to find it, did not push forward again. They didn't want to commit, or over-commit rather, to get that AK that was dropped at the top of the ladder. It's just Guardian left with an AWP. This round is gone no matter what. I cannot picture a world. I know we've seen Nico 1v4 with 15 or 14 seconds left in Shanghai, but this one's a very different situation, spread out as they are. He'll save the AWP. They want that AK still, and Guardian... Oh, hits both, but they both somehow jumped?
Yeah, that's quite insane, actually.
Nico, very aggressive. Smokes down. He might have this. Who's going to get vision first? Nico does. Aerial with gray screen still coming through. Just getting his vision back, having been flashed in by his teammate. We saw Nico win the last round. Don't you dare doubt that Nico and FaZe can't do it themselves.
Oh, last bullet on the spray with the smoke. X7 steals one away. Alu keeps things to a 3-on-3. This is getting dangerous, though. The Deagles are doing a lot of damage. Yeah, so 2 out towards the upper ramp. They'll just walk out with Olof's AK. Hope the timings work in their favor. It's really going to come down to the minutiae here. That's the 1 kill we are looking for from Sergey. That's enough to win the round. He doesn't have to overpeak this now. Wait for the cavalry to arrive and take it in the 3-on-2.
You're absolutely right. He does get a little bit further forward, but he's still taking his time. Doesn't want to cause any complications. Olaf takes his time as well to make sure he guarantees the kill, and this is where he was slightly separate, so no trade available. And Olaf's going to be as sly as he can, as sly as he dare, getting in behind. Out as well, holding on the 8. WP. Good read from Alexi B to look backwards, and Alu wants to hold the cross. Olaf knows that he can't. Olaf knows that he can get back toward the bomb, but Alu chases him down, and it's enough. It's going to be 12-12.
It was so close. A valiant effort there from FaZe, but they can't win the round. It will be tied up at 12-12 here. Down to 74, but still holding position towards main entrance.
Fantastic. Kind of bizarre to think that
he's going to run.
Oh my, he is. They certainly are spotted. He'll soften them up with a nade. Olaf down to 7. Blind though is Alu, and Neo gets the kill. You're right, he's the one that gets it. He's done 2. Ready to follow on aerial, and it's just Sergey 1-on-4. 30 seconds. He's close enough to the site that he gets the ball, and he can certainly cause complications. They look back to try and find him. He knows they're planting. Can't get Guardian. Couldn't find him after the plant either. That would have been massive because it would have put him in a 1-on-2 in which he knew at least where one other player is. And look at the HP. He still has a chance at this, but he's not giving himself much hope with every passing second. And the fact that he lets Guardian sneak back around to the bomb side of the train, he'll try and burn him out of position. Just makes things worse because it gives Olaf the angle.
Well done by FaZe there.
We can let it be known that Nuke is 3rd as well, by the way.
Indeed.
Because that might be something worth considering. Oh, he fired too soon. The right idea. Certainly if his teammate didn't already find a kill, the Zeus may have. It's still just a 3-on-2, surprisingly. Alu, AWP as well on the B side. If they cross over, he's got a chance to slaughter them alive for it. Bomb. It's inside of the B site. Alu can protect and hold it in position. Smoke down, they might be able to get away. That might be their best bet as well, but they're going to continue. Smoke inside of the train as well, meaning they can cross over. He'll push Alu. X7 wants to go around behind, maybe pick up a gun when he arrives, but he'll be confronted before he gets there because Olaf's already back up the stairs. X7 hears him and tries to buy himself some space. He's got to hit the headshot. So difficult as Olaf was jumping back and forth. He's trying to use the
No
pillar.
way!
He's actually done it. He's danced a pole dance far too tantalizing for Olaf to keep up with, and now it's Guardian. Switching over to an AK to try and keep this alive. Well, Alu actually hits him, pushing him down with the pistol as well. He knew exactly what he had to do. It's 13-13.
I think it'll be close on the defuse, you know. It looks
You
fine.
might be right, but I think he's just barely got this. Full 10 seconds. We're lagging a little bit.
Oh, he's
we
got
did
it.
get it. The lag actually added a little bit to that, didn't it?
Bit of suspense on the bar. They're in a lot of trouble. Aggression towards that upper ramp. We'll see if they can get the first kill. It's Rain to be dropped first, and he gets nothing for it, but it's all a ruse.
Top of the bomb train for 2 players on the Ence side, meaning they're swarming already over top of the bomb. They've got to find Neo and Nico. Neo's tagged to 53. Nico knows they're on the bomb, but he's got to get back around. There's already players staring him down. Ence have the lead. Defuse done, and Neo gone afterward. Try and rotate to support when the smokes land. Ariel's got his back turned to main and watching that direction and manages to find 2. They try and push back in. That's exactly what X7 does. Bomb goes down. So even though it's only a 1-man advantage, the last kill the most important because it's going to completely hinder the 2 FaZe players, making now 1 trying to work in from the front of the site, and Nico only has 30 HP, but he's got a hell of a shot. Alu down, and he could try and push a little bit further. 21 seconds, though, and he still needs to recover the bomb.
Yeah, and there's nothing he can really do. This looks like an outside fake to me. Just throw away smoke towards outside. 5 players in up. It's probably their best bet. Keep all 5 in one position.
Flashes through the window, and Sergey has to drop off the train. Nico bests him from range. Forces Alu to buy some time, rotate around through CT, changes angle entirely, while his teammates go to work Alu. He actually got range, spotted Neo, and that gives X7 all he needed for information to look back over and see and find the kill. It's 2 left. Guardian and Olaf. Bomb is planted, but Ence want a date with Liquid. Some pathetic fallacy outside earlier as it fell from the sky. Ariel gets Guardian down. Olaf's trapped between them all as they come from every single approach. And who strikes first? It's LXDB. It's done. Our finalists are Ence, and they play Liquid.
They absolutely do. You've got to respect that performance on Train.